Hello world, this is Zan playing MA Softly in TLC Endworld. This is going to be turn number 21. Just in case, as all these turns are probably going to get mushed together because I'm not really fighting or doing anything fancy, do want to remind everyone, if you're hopping in halfway through, that this is a little bit of a mod game. It looks very vanilla, but there's a lot of changes done by Tired Tellteller. Uh, the biggest one being range units are half strength and buffed, and they're a lot more deadly than normal. There's a lot of spells that help people go underwater, and there's a few changes to each of the nations. Like Machaca is now another. Um, they're kind of like a sacred free spawn nation. They spawn the black spiders, not the riders, but the actual spiders. Anyways, to that, going through my events, I continue to profit from not taking Throne of Misfortune by just getting an absurd amount of gems per turn, an extra 840 gold, some random population. And one of my heroes, Alexandros the Conqueror, I actually kind of like this guy because this guy is he's very very powerful, having the all fear combo just by default, and he can be a super heavy thug while also being a crazy good leader because this is a +3 morale and then this is a +2, so all his units get +5. If you add a heart companion that has the standard, they have +6. Like, check this out. That's bonkers. Like, Wailing Winds will probably still beat them. But in terms of normal stuff, no, that's not going to happen. And I've always checked through the mod inspector, and I'll see if I can try to trigger some of these. He has little events by him where if he runs into a province that has specific indies, um, there's like something goes on and the indies like show up. Like he recruits an army or something. Um, Other than that, he's a pretty darn good thug. You give him like a Frostbrand, Divine Shield, and he'll wreck stuff as is. Uh, Kind of young. Damn, 24. But yeah, and by the way, he is size 4 because of Sacred larger. And one of the reasons he's kind of good is this Hooves of Bucephalus. I mean, it's not great against fighting other thugs, but against regular units, 15 in an AoE 1 is pretty darn good. And then, I mean, the Enchanted Sword, it's the equivalent of this guy. This little guy right there, which is kind of crap. And then he has an Enchanted Shield, which is this guy. But I mean, hey, that one's not halfway bad. So this guy later on we'll have him as kind of like an army thug that just kind of happens to give everyone +5 morale for reasons. All right, so enough on that. In terms of site searching, we fail epically. There's no battles. I don't get enchantment 5 till next turn. And let me just check. I do now have my crystal coin, so I can actually cast the big bad spell once I get it. Or Eyes of God once I actually pick it up. So all that's left really is just get my site searchers to keep site searching. I believe this chick made that temple, and over here I need to make a lab, which is nice and cheap because I am Arco. I'm going to make another scout and send him over here. And these, I guess, will be gem scouts. Because there's no point in me, with one turn left on the fortress, building or trying to build a mage. There's no point. None at all. And then maybe I can recruit these Pegasus riders. Actually, I should probably tell the vanilla mod guy that this is a graphic that could use a change. Because I know he was asking about it. Okay, cool. Cool. Huh, cool, cool, cool. I'm having just this guy site search death, so that way we can site search death one everywhere at least. Maybe later on we might need to empower, because I think we do have death summons. These curs are if you make them commanders with Gift of Reason or a Divine Name, they have Blood 1. So there's a way to break into Blood. And these Lampads, they are Blood Astral. And then maybe sometimes Nature or something like that. I can't remember specifically, but they're also pretty good. It's rather expensive overall. But mostly I'm just going to keep turtling. Just maybe alter recruit orders, move things around, abuse some of this free gold. But I'm gonna keep turtling until I can get Eyes of God, and then I'll either move down and fight Naba, who I spoke with. and they gave me a little bit of the runaround, saying how strong they were and whatever. So it's either I'm going to attack Nabal or I'm going to attack End. I don't like I said last turn, the proper war target. If this was a normal game, if I was a normal player, if I was really playing to win, the person I should attack is Machaka because his army's on the wrong side of his empire. I can probably break this fort before he does anything about it. He's really tiny, but I'm not doing that because he's making Ermor miserable, and this guy talks a lot of smack. So as a result of that, I'm just gonna sit back and turtle. I'm really gonna wonder why this hasn't been taken. Uh, Maybe I should go sneak over and take it because this is Tianqi's cap circle. But either or, the lights come on in 2 turns, I guess. Next turn when I research and cast it, and then the turn after I can actually see everything. And from there I can make, I guess, the best decisions that I can. I'll have all the information and all the data that I need, so it's just up to me to actually start making the decisions. Whether they be wrong or not, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and spend my gold as is, and I'll see you guys next time.